remember.
What's good, y'all? Happy Motivation Monday. And first of all, I just want to say shout out to Goalcast for that amazing clip. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was originally preparing a different segment for this Motivation Monday, a completely different clip. Still kind of relevant, but what happened was this Goalcast video ended up coming up on my feed, and I was like, man, like it kind of just hit my soul. So I was like, I gotta include this on this Motivation Monday segment, because I think this is going, like, first of all, it's the story that we all love, The Lion King, especially that's 90s baby, shout out. But it's a story that we never really hear about. If you are familiar with The Lion King, which I know everybody for the most part is, this behind the scenes story about how The Lion King almost, didn't even, come to be, or could have actually been a project that was completely slept on, had these innovative creatives that, were newbies, that were rookies, had they not basically committed to their vision and saw it through, beginning to end. So I just want to say, shout out to y'all. I commend y'all for, having a vision, committing to it, and seeing it through. And that just kind of goes to show you that nobody is going to ever see your vision like you do. It doesn't mean you don't owe it to yourself to see it through. It doesn't mean you don't owe it to your creator, to go after, dare to dream. You were created with vision. You were created with purpose for a reason. And I think a lot of times when we enter this world, when we enter this society, it has a way of kind of bending who we were created to be a little bit, kind of creating circumstances for us to navigate where we lose ourselves. And maybe that's part of the process. I think a lot of times something that I like to say is that sometimes we have to lose who we are in order to find who we were created to be, who we were destined to be. Sometimes you gotta lose who you are, everything that you're familiar with, to kind of come into who you were created to be. Nobody is going to see your vision like you do. It wasn't given to them. So you can't fault them, for whatever kind of negativity they may intentionally or unintentionally spew your way. A lot of poisonous, venomous, tensions of others is rooted in their own personal problems that, usually doesn't have anything to do with you. So they end up projecting their own doubts, their own fears, their own insecurities onto you based on their own experience. So you kind of got to learn how to filter through all that. Adversity a lot of times reveals the character of a lot of people. It's our darkest moments that kind of show us who we are. Everybody can't go along for the journey. A lot of times we try to hold on to the people that are nearest and dearest to us, the people that we love, that we care about, but everybody can't go. And a lot of times when we try to fight and hold on to venom and to poison that doesn't serve us well and that doesn't complement our vision and our greater purpose, we're kind of self-destructing. When people fall off, that's a lot of times an opportunity to make room for the different people and new connections and new relationships and new opportunities that are meant to bless you and that are meant to, be a part of the new seasons and the evolution of you. You probably need new adventure and new inspiration to be sparked. So, a lot of times that can't happen if we're so complacent and stuck in our routine and we're not willing to kind of step outside of that and adapt and change what we're used to. One of the first things I remember being taught when I got to Spelman, it was like new student orientation week, NSO week, was to get comfortable being uncomfortable, so that's like the first thing they grew me with, to get out in this world and to know what it is to navigate it successfully, is to embrace discomfort, basically. So, I want to encourage you guys to embrace the challenges that life kind of throws your way, and just take that as the universe saying, okay, I'm about to give you a test. What you gonna do with it? Are you ready for everything that it is that you're asking for? That's how I like to look at the different challenges. So on that note, don't be complacent. Don't be so hell-bent on, staying comfortable and staying in your comfort zone and staying in this kind of safe space. Growth doesn't happen in a safe space. It happens on the other side of your comfort zone. Your success is on the other end of your comfort zone. So get out your own way. Like I said, y'all, like, nobody's gonna see your vision like you see it. It wasn't given to them. It's not their job to breathe it into existence. It's not their job to give life to it. It's yours. What I also want to say about The Lion King, one of the most iconic staples of my 90s baby childhood, I personally cannot imagine what my childhood would have been like without that project. So personally, I just want to say thank you and shout out to the team of creatives, of young innovatives, of rookies that actually dared to dream, that actually dared to commit to that dream, that saw it through, and that, you know, didn't care about the non-believers, the people that, you know, fell off along the way, and that didn't, you know, care about, you know, who didn't believe in this vision or this site. Thank you for, you know, sticking to it and seeing it through. Happy Motivation Monday. Shout out to The Lion King. Shout out to the story that we never really knew or that we never really hear about The Lion King. And, you know, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Stay up, stay motivated, and have a great week, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all at the top.